Namaskar. Welcome to Supply Chain India. It is almost 6 months we are into the corona era. Lockdown, unlocking in a phased manner, millions of jobs lost, mostly in urban areas. There is a lot of debate about where we are heading. How soon we will see normalcy? There is no consensus.
The global economy is in deep trouble. Every multilateral financial institution, high profile consultancy firm, and think tanks are predicting doomsday in the near future. How long this bad phase will continue, nobody knows. Lockdown, everyone agrees, cannot be a permanent remedy to come out of the coronavirus pandemic unleashed by China last November December from the city of Wuhan. Bill Gates of Microsoft says the vaccine will be out before March 2021. He's confident India will be the biggest player to produce the vaccine in large volume to supply to the entire world. Supply chain consultant Sushil Cherian does not share Gates' optimism though.
Unless a proper drug comes, that was the indication that was given. But the latest research has shown that the virus which has come, it has a tendency to mutate very fast. So there is not going to be any drug available in this world. Let me tell you today. Ramesh ji, let me tell you, there is no drug going to be available in 1 year, 2 years, or even 5 years. You have to learn to live with it. Have you ever found a drug for AIDS? The same scenario for COVID. Reason is if the virus mutates so fast, you are finding a drug for one application. The moment you give it, it mutates and becomes something else. Yeah. So this is the end of it. I'm telling you, there's no single drug going to be. But then it's a multi-billion industry. People, lot of people will invest. Lot of people will lose their money. Lot of stock exchanges will lock down. They will think, oh, they are going to, these companies developing a drug, they'll put in funds, they lose their money. So be it. And the drug will come and they will give it another name. Today they call it COVID-19, it will become COVID-20, COVID-21, COVID-22. As the virus goes on mutating.
All eyes of corporate India are on the vaccine arrival because the government has been signaling the second tranche of economic stimulus package can be considered once the vaccine arrives. What shapes the economic recovery in India is going to be being debated loudly. V or W or K. The Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das rules out the V-shaped recovery, meaning the recovery is not going to be quick. But the Chief Economic Advisor Krishnamurthy Subramaniam differs in opinion. For him, the economic recovery will begin soon, maybe between April and June 2021.
From a business consulting point of view, and understanding how clients are actually slowly now the demand is coming back, right? I will not comment on whether V-shaped or U-shaped recovery, but our estimate of recovery back to whatever 3 or 4% GDP, right, positive, would not recover at least for the next 1 year. That is until next June or July, first or second quarter of next year. That's our estimate. So if you actually now look at numbers, now it's from a minus 28%, it's now come to minus 9%. If you take the same pro rata basis and extrapolate it, right, from minus 9 to, it will come to, let's say, 3, and then 3 to, let's say, positive, and then it will have to come. At least 3 more quarters is what we're expecting. At least 3 more quarters. See, it's like this. At the end of the day, when you do a forecasting on economy or GDP or whatever, right, it's all done using, economic models, econometric models. Basically, it's all mathematical models where you use a lot of internal, external factors, macro and microeconomic factors. You put in all those numbers, and then finally you give a pro rata number and then extrapolate it to see how things are growing. And now, why the numbers are different is because certain people wouldn't have taken certain factors. For example, somebody would say agriculture is growing at, let's say, 5%, okay, industry. Somebody would take it as 3.5%. So these are certain one or two examples I'm telling you why there would be a difference in the final output. I as a person would always go what chief economist would say, which is Subramaniam, right? At the end of the day, but what we are seeing on the ground is slightly challenging because people, though they have money, right? See, businesses have money, but they're not spending because they're very, very careful about new investments, be it IT projects or whatever it is. See, yes, correct. So that was the stage about until the last quarter. So people wanted to save more, but slowly the demand has grown now. People have realized that no, we'll have to live with Corona, right? So because of which they said, one more thing is, initially Corona means death, but then Corona means recovery because you will be at home quarantine isolation and then you will anyway recover. And if you look at the death percentage, right, Ramesh, it's hardly 0.1, 0.2% for a million. So I don't think so there's going to really any cause, because if you look at that, COVID deaths are way, way lesser than your tuberculosis, TB deaths. So now these are all facts and figures. So facts. Now let's come to the ground reality. The ground reality, as per economists say, about it's a V-shaped recovery by 2021, last quarter of 2021, or let's say first quarter of this one. But I don't, at least we see GDP coming back to 3-4% or wherever it was, at least for the next 1 year. At least minimum 3 quarters, but if not 4 quarters.
Construction and infra building are going to be the key drivers for the economic revival. Passenger car sales are up, e-way bills and toll collections signal upward trend. Oil marketing companies claim petrol sales crossed the sales figure of last year same time. Diesel is inching towards parity with last year's sales figure same time as well. Factories began operating. Industrial items are freely moving. Reverse migration of workers from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Odisha has already started. Fresh Shramik specials are announced to the industrialized states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. Fleet owners confirm things have improved. Localized lockdowns are removed. This is enabling medium and small business enterprises to supply components to OEMs. Beside the diesel hike passover to clients is happening, Gurgaon-based Ramratan Sanghi says,
almost from July onwards till now, if I just see the average fleet utilization, it has been improving steadily, and we have reached a stage right now where we don't have a very long waiting for load either in north or in south, which means both the sides there is enough load available. So from that perspective, things have improved. Freight rates also have started, yields also have started to improve somewhat, and we think that part of this improvement happened simply because there was a diesel hike which happened in May and June. So there was a pass-through of that diesel hike. About 3 rupees a kilometer our cost got added, and our yield has got gone up by 4 rupees a kilometer. So that tells you that there is a little bit of improvement in the marketplace in terms of freight rates. We think this trend will continue till Diwali. After Diwali, we have no visibility at this point in time how it will look like. But till Diwali, we do think that things are, looking quite stable. Vehicles which are on the road, they are all plying means with both the sides availability of load. There is no big halting or there is no big waiting.
the festive season is round the corner. Newspapers are featuring more full-page color advertisements, signaling the pull strategy of those manufacturers. Till Diwali, they are confident. What after Diwali? Nobody knows. Not the cattle field transporters who made a killing during lockdown. Dheeraj Bhatia, a cattle feed transporter from Palwal in Haryana, is concerned about something different.
सर हमारा काम जो है वो उल्टा दिवाली के बाद उठता है। जो एग्रीकल्चरल प्रोडक्ट्स हैं वो सर दिवाली के बाद ये आपकी क्रॉप्स हार्वेस्ट हो जाती हैं। जो गेहूं होगी वो कर लेगी और आपका क्या कहता है इधर से बिनौला नया आ जाता है। तो ये सारी चीजें ना सर दिवाली के बाद उल्टा हमारा काम चलता है। और वैक्सीन आना ना आना ये रूरल एरियाज में कुछ वर्क पे डिपेंडेंसी वर्क पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं है। जिसने मतलब वो करना है क्रॉप्स लगाई है उसने तोड़ना है उसने देखना और उसने चलाना है। तो ये चीज सर मेरे को नहीं लगता कि हमारे बिजनेस में इसका कोई इतना इम्पैक्ट आएगा। सर अब हमें सीजनल इम्पैक्ट है क्योंकि इस टाइम पे कोई क्रॉप नहीं है। इस टाइम पे क्या होता था, हाँ इस टाइम पे अब की बार एक चीज हो रही है। इस टाइम पे क्या होता था फ्रॉम दिल्ली फ्लाइट उठ जाते थे क्योंकि नागपुर में हल्दीराम की फैक्ट्री है। हेलो तो इन दिनों दिवाली के आसपास की प्रिपरेशन होती थी, वो सारा मटेरियल वहां प्रिपेयर होता था। तो वहां पे इतना भाड़ा हमारा यहाँ से उठ जाता था, लेकिन अब की बार वो भाड़ा यहाँ से नहीं उठा है। हमारा वो प्रॉब्लम हमें आ रही है कि कंजम्पशन कम होने के कारण वहाँ नागपुर में ऑर्डर कम है। सर नागपुर में भी बहुत बड़ी है, नागपुर सेंट्रल में इन्होंने कर रखा है। मेरे को लगता है कि ये उससे साउथ को कवर करते हैं पूरे। लास्ट ईयर हम लोग इस टाइम पे सर कोई भी क्रॉप हार्वेस्ट नहीं होती, ठीक है, तो हम इस टाइम पे लोहा ढोते थे, सॉर्ट ऑफ कॉइल्स या फिर एंगट वगैरह। बट अब की बार इस टाइम पे ये थोड़ा सा अच्छा रहा कि इस टाइम तक आज तक भी मेरी गाड़ी जो है वो कैटल फीड हो रही है, जबकि इस टाइम पे हमें कुछ नहीं मिलता था। क्योंकि इस टाइम पे सर थोड़ा सा, अब तो चलो अब की बार बारिश वो हो गई, नहीं तो इस टाइम पे डिमांड कम हो जाती है उसकी भी, कैटल फीड की भी, क्योंकि हरा चारा, हमारे यहाँ कहते हैं इसको हरा चारा, घास फूस उग जाती है, तो वो इम्पैक्ट हमें आता है। फिर डिमांड ऑफ खल, डिमांड ऑफ उसकी सारी सबकी कम हो जाती है। बट वो चीजें सर अब की बार हमें देखने में कम मिली है, या तो लोगों ने बाहर अपना पशु लेकर के बाहर डोलना कम कर दिया है, किस कारण ये हमें भी नहीं पता। बट अब की बार कैटल फीड में भी ठीक ठाक वो रहा है हमारा विदर्भ सेगमेंट। ये सर जो नागपुर वाली बेल्ट है, ये महाराष्ट्र का विदर्भ सेगमेंट है। विदर्भ सेगमेंट से सर कॉटन का इतना काम है, इतना काम है, और हम हरियाणा तो कुछ नहीं करते। जो मेरा ट्रांसपोर्टर है वो कहता है भैया राजस्थान, फ्रॉम विदर्भ टू राजस्थान, बहुत अच्छा और बहुत ज्यादा काम है। फिर इस टाइम पे क्या कहते हैं सर, बेल्स ऑफ उसकी कॉटन बेल्स आने लग जाती हैं।
Private equity investors, unlike the armchair critics, are positive about the future. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's actions since coming to power in 2014 on the economic front are still in resetting mode. Anil Arora, founding partner of Aetios Growth Partners LLP, is watching the emerging scenario closely to park his funds.
The first reset button was demonetization, right? That was 2016. Then the reset button was pressed again, that is GST, right? And now 2020 is the COVID year, so there's a reset button on global level that has been pressed. If I was to say this won't affect the status quo and we'll come back to normalcy 100% like the lives were, I'll be lying. But if I say that the good old saying is in the long term we all are dead, right? So long term doesn't matter, but what matters the real is the medium term, which is like a 5-year window. So if you see that we've reset on our usual money practices by going for demonetization, we've reset on the border issues and the transient issues by coming up to GST, right? COVID has reset the borders, the barriers, right? Nobody now talks about globalization and this and that. Everybody says, I want my vendor to work, I want my economy to work. So these are 3 resets. So once you press the reset button thrice, it will take time to come up. But the first 2 were by design and now it's by God's doing. I think 3 to 5 years from now, we are looking at everything coming back with a much larger force than it was, because all these reset buttons have set new levels.
People are getting adjusted to that.
Yeah, so there will be humans will take. Also, do not forget, along with all these resets is the government push in infrastructure, which is unparalleled. I mean, very simple thing people forget, we're very greedy. We forget the previous one and go for the next one. Boss, KMP, Kundli Manesar Palwal, right? I built Palwal warehouse in 2008, right? KMP was supposed to come in 2010. Why did my investment take 5 years to break even? Is because no KMP came up. Had KMP come up in 2010, my investment would have broken even in 2012, right? And this is hardcore money gone in. I'm just giving you one example. Look today how KMP works. Look how goods move. I mean, of course, pollution is less because of various other reasons, but I will say 25 to 30% of contribution of pollution getting less is to KMP, because that trailer which had no other way to go from Bombay to Punjab now takes that and goes to Punjab. So, I mean, look how infrastructure makes. Now 2022, the dedicated freight corridor will come in. That will completely change. I'm not saying truckers will go dead, everything will come on dedicated freight corridor, but all these will bring in efficiencies. This is where we were lacking. Both in case of import and export, to move a container to an Indian shore costs less than half of what it takes to move the container inshore, inland, right? Same way on the way out. I mean, we've consulted one manufacturing client who has a manufacturing facility in Silvassa.
Okay.
His raw material lands in Bombay port at $100. By the time it reaches his door, it's $122. And that's his main raw material. Right? Similar thing on the way out. We are now doing a strategy for him for Central America. Right? Now to reach from the port, from the manufacturing to the port is roughly half of the cost what is going to get delivered in Central America. Now, I mean, are we being real? So the real problem, if you see, in Indian companies or Indian products has been logistics to a large extent, because we are a very cost conscious economy. We are a low cost economy. I mean, we move volumes, but we move volumes on low cost products. So every rupee matters how your end product reaches your customer. And if there is enough saving, then there is enough money for everybody to split. So I feel it's a medium term issue. It's a 3 to 5 year issue. It's not a one term issue, but and no buzzwords, but you'll start seeing things turning around January onwards maybe. And today also, if you see month on month, the numbers are improving. So, and I'm not talking about growth. I'm just saying coming back to status quo and moving forward from there. And just all the barriers which have come up, all the situations which have changed, and companies and corporates will have become more local. We will see that benefit coming down the line, but we'll have to be patient on it and we'll have to work hard for it. The other thing is we've forgotten to work hard. No, it's a fact. We've had so many good growth years that nobody wants to do a ground up, nobody wants to do a difficult project. Everybody wants to get a bunch of degrees together, get it funded by somebody and say, okay, tomorrow I'll launch a software and I'll be the king of the world, and there are enough idiots putting money behind them. That is not the way businesses are built. And now the proof is the largest of investments, those unicorns, are called zombicons because they're living dead. The valuations are crazy. I mean, we've just put up our team in one of the marquee co-working spaces. I've just negotiated the deal yesterday at half the price they used to offer. And that is the real price of business that should have been done. Just because you got fancy people selling a product doesn't mean that the intrinsic value of product increases. So we are going to become a very, very value-based economy, and people will have to work hard. There's no two ways about it.
Well, predicting the future is a dicey game. Still, we don't hesitate to engage in crystal ball gazing.
Prime Minister has sounded the conch to promote self-reliance. Atmanirbhar. Domestic toy industry has been chosen as one of the target areas to give a big boost. What happened after his Mann Ki Baat last month?
It is almost a month now after Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted the need to make India a toy hub. Today, India's toy market is estimated at $31 billion, whereas the global toy market is $7 trillion. After the border clashes with China this year, India is keen to reduce the dependence on China, which has flooded the Indian toy market, taking advantage of its cheap pricing strategy. Now, the Bureau of Indian Standards has extended the compulsory certification of toys for children below 14 years till January 1st, 2021. The toy manufacturers' lobby is demanding the access to the BIS laboratories for quality standard testing. some extra breathing time. So far, hardly a few toy manufacturers have received the BIS license, but many have queued up. In 1990, the Uttar Pradesh government set up the Toy City in Greater Noida. Infrastructural challenges and poor rollout of tariff structure on imports killed this first of its kind Toy City in India. Now, things are looking up. Yamuna Express Industrial Development Authority has allocated land for a dedicated toy hub. Potential toy makers will not be allowed to exit for the first 10 years after setting up the manufacturing facility. It is too early. The toy traders will replace the Chinese toys with Indian made items because there is very less to showcase now.
Uttar Pradesh is riding on a high wave. Good for the state, good for the country as a whole. Coming soon.
For too long, the state of Uttar Pradesh was part of Bimaru Club, meaning one of the most underdeveloped states in India along with Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. That's how the acronym Bimaru was coined. But Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is rescripting the fate of most popular state. Recently, it reached the second slot among states on the ease of doing business ranking done by Niti Aayog. He has embarked on a massive infra build-up in Uttar Pradesh. He plans to build Asia's biggest international airport at Jewar on the banks of Yamuna Expressway. The land acquisition is almost complete. Phase 1 of this prestigious project will begin soon. When ready, it will have 5 runways. Supply Chain India team toured Jewar recently to get a first-hand exposure at the ground zero. Watch out for the developing story, which is expected to give a big boost to the state economy.
Viewers, hope you liked the episode. Subscribe to this channel. Share. Give your feedback in the comment section below. See you soon. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Namaskar.